exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Roger Connor gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lionel Barnhart.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lionel Barnhart.
Lionel Barnhart. Come on,
He's
Chief,
ready.
one
Here's
time.
the
Here we
first
go.
offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Riding in once again, Colin Moran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Colin Moran.
Runner's on his way to third. And a step off. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught steal. Digging in and looking for more, Alfonso Lucero. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Twins are out in front, 5-3. Michael Unoa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Lionel Barnhart will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lionel Barnhart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Minnesota Twins.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lionel Barnhart.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lionel Barnhart. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lionel Barnhart
shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Lionel Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series as they take the lead 4-3. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Digging in to try it again, David Lustig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Barnhart onto the grass. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more. Lionel Earnhardt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 5 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped high in the air. Castillo is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 5-4. Striding in once again, Lionel Earnhardt.
The shortstop, Lionel Earnhardt.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Man, that thing rocketed to right field. The outfielder got a decent jump on it and made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
Ready for another shot now. Colin Moran. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gallo is there for it. And that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Here now is our
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. John Roper gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His teams have an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Minnesota Twins.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
John Roper will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a relatively routine start.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joey Gallo.
Now he gets the ground
There you
ball
go.
to
Touch
first.
him,
This
touch him.
might be 2. Looking for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Striding in once again, Lionel Barnhart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of this series, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in and looking for more, Lionel Barnhart comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. The relay throw, and now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Digging in once again, Lionel Barnhart. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Tapia. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here.
Ready for another shot now. Lionel Barnhart. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
3 home runs in a World Series game. You just don't see it very often. I know for me, I got a chance to see it, Reggie Jackson do it. I was so excited as a kid. Then as an adult, I watched Pablo Sandoval do it. I can't imagine what that player feels like hitting 3 home runs.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Adrian Cairo will be on the mound for Game 4. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Minnesota Twins.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock him in. He's been like white hot.
Adrian Cairo is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Swan rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Batting 4th, third baseman, Colin Moran.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And that brings up Mike Compton.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Mike Compton.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Ready for another chance? Lionel Barnhart.
Shortstop, Lionel Barnhart.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. York is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lionel Barnhart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Tapia. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 6th of this series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here we go, guys.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder, Billy York.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a pass.
Striding in once again, Alden Bingham.
Strike him out. Clutch up right here. One down, one down.
Here's the 0-1. Hit to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up.
Digging in and looking for more. Lionel Barnhart. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started. And after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And the runner's breaking for third. And a step off. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the book. Digging in to try it again, David Lustig.
David Lustig.
2 down now, 2 down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in the switch hitter, Lionel Barnhart. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
He's going. He's going.
Third. Hit hard to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Oh, man, that's gotta
it's
hurt,
a
but we'll take it.
5-4 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Minnesota Twins.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock him in. He's been like white hot.
Scott Simon has the ball for the 5th game of the series.
Hey, here we go.
What's your take on him, H?
Well, man, his last outing, he pitched the minimum 5 innings to get the W, and he got the win. I know he wasn't real happy. He's hoping he can pitch deeper, and we'll see if he's able to go deeper in this game today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Come on, big guy. What time? Here you go.
Colin Moran.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
Hey, I've ripped that up there.
The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. York shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. The Twins coming up. No score. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lionel Barnhart. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Barnhart. Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Tapia going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 7th of this series. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series, that is special. But when you give your team a lead, that's something you don't forget. Great swing right there.
Riding in once again, Lionel Barnhart. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castillo.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turned. Lionel Barnhart will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Get out of here.
And that is off the wall in right field. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Colin Moran.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw to the plate. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. And that brings up Mike Compton. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Let it rip right here.
Compton.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Lustig moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready for another shot now.
Like you can.
Lionel Barnhart. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Toles. He singled his last time up.
Andrew Toles.
Hit hard up the middle. Barnhart up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Billy York. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
York.
Ground ball to second.
There
This
it
could
is.
be
Roll
2.
up.
Rurik loves it. Choice play at second, but that's all. Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 11 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.